Hello, welcome to the Weekly News Show. My name is Jean-Marc. I'm trying to get over a sickness right now, so bear with me as I try to pretend like I'm not sick. We have 6 news items today, so let's count that. Number 1 in Overwatch news, they announced a new hero, and her name is Bridget, and she is the daughter of Torbjorns. That's cool that Overwatch is constantly updating themselves and bringing out new characters to keep the game fresh and fun and available for other people, kind of like Rocket League. Who knows if an Overwatch 2 will ever come out, but if so, it'll probably be a great game. But Overwatch is overshadowing so many other first-person shooter games. So. Number 2 in Tony Hawk news, and this is really sad news. Tony Hawk himself had tweeted out about his departure with Activision and therein the Tony Hawk games. He is quoted as saying, "To anyone asking me to remaster old games or complaining about Tony Hawk Pro Skater servers being down, Activision owns Tony Hawk license, but I'm no longer working with them. If I had skills, authority to reboot servers or code games for newer systems on my own, I would be happy to." Everyone kind of got excited and confused and scared at this, and they weren't sure what it meant, and they're really sad that Tony Hawk wasn't working on the Tony Hawk games and that there wasn't any, or from what it sounds like, there's no Tony Hawk games coming out in the future, or none that are actually affiliated with Tony Hawk. Then he tweeted again and said, "To clear up a few things about Tony Hawk, I work closely with Neversoft on our series to provide ideas and authenticity without writing code, and I'm forever grateful to Activision for 2 decades of support. My contract with them ended amicably in 2015, and thank you to all the fans." I really like Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk 3 was the game that sold me on Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk 3 blew my mind, and I got every Tony Hawk. Like, you know, people buy sports games every year they came out. I bought Tony Hawk every time it came out. Day one, bought it, played it, saved up for it. I loved it, and I wasn't even the best. I just loved skating around. I wasn't good at doing tricks that much. I loved grinding. I loved skating. I loved just putting together combos was fun for me. And I spent hours playing the Tony Hawk series. Thug and Thug 2 were great, but man, it's just sad to know that Tony Hawk's not coming back. Some people were like, "What about Skate?" Skate, I never got into it. I got excited at first, like, ooh, a Tony Hawk game that's not a Tony Hawk game, but I heard the controls were weird, but better somehow. But there was just something fun about Tony Hawk games that I'm really gonna miss, and I'm upset that this is happening to me. Number 3, in crazy Nintendo news, if you were worried Nintendo was running out of money or thinking maybe, oh man, they're making a few bucks on the Switch, but maybe, maybe they're in trouble. Well, a little game called Fire Emblem Heroes on phones has made $295 million for Nintendo. That is 5 times the amount of Super Mario Run. That's crazy. It's a free-to-play game. I'm glad my brother never played this, because he would have probably put thousands of dollars into this game, because he loves Fire Emblem. But yeah, good for Nintendo, I guess. I mean, they're making money hand over foot this year. Nintendo is on the rise. The Switch is doing great. They're going into the phone, going into the iOS, going into the Androids, and giving us new and different, some samey experiences, but different. I'm happy for Nintendo. I really am. And I'm glad that they're going to be around because, as much as I don't like Labo, not a big fan. At least they're innovating somehow. At least they're trying new things. And I hope Nintendo pushes us forward the way they have been with gaming, because we need them in the market, I think. Number 4, I can't believe it. There's a Dragon Ball Z fighting game that's out. And they just announced 2 DLC characters Broly and Bardock. I cannot believe it. These are my two favorite side characters to Dragon Ball Z. I watched both of those movies. I was so entrenched in Dragon Balls when these movies came out. Immediately fell in love with these characters. And now that they're going to be in this game, I am tempted to buy it. Like, more than ever, I am tempted to buy this game so I can play as Bardock or Broly. That's amazing. I can't believe they're doing this to me. That's awesome. It's cool to see stuff I love from my childhood coming to video games. Yeah, I just can't believe this. It's amazing. Number 5, in Russian news. Yeah, Russia. Did you know that's what their flag looked like? I had no idea that that's what their flag looked like. Went online, searched it, that popped up. I know what the Soviet flag looks like. Not their flag anymore. It's this guy. I thought that was the French flag or something. Nope, it's the German flag. Unless I'm being trolled by Google. Anyway, Russia accidentally aired video game footage while showing footage of like some more stuff that they were showing. Let's view that footage, shall we? Now that was very, very quick. Now if you see, there's a moment where the video zooms in and it shows this truck kind of go backwards as a bomb hits. That's a video game moment. Let's watch it again. And there it is. There it is. Wow. But yeah, that's I don't know what to say. And number 6. So there's YouTubers in Japan. I don't know if you knew this. There's very popular YouTubers on Japan, and one of them, who I don't know who his name is trying something different and having his own line of potato chips. Yes, so he's letting people have potato chips. I think this is a great idea. I think it's a funny way to market yourself. And with every bag of potato chips, you get YouTube cards. That is in for cards with the YouTuber's name and some facts about him. And, yeah, so that's a thing in Japan, and I think it's genius. I hope I get big enough to make potato chips with my face on it. Okay, back to gaming. Now it's time for most people's favorite part of the show, games that come out So this week is kind of a cluster because I thought last week was this week, and I got a bunch of footage from last week. I went, oh no, I'm a week too far. I need to back it up and then film it. It took me a long time to edit last week. So this week I have a bunch of Nintendo games that I decided to round up. So I thought I only had 3 games, Nintendo and 2 more. Then as the week progressed, more releases started to come out. So I have 7 items, and let's start it with number 1, Nintendo games. A Whole New World, Damascus Gear, Operation Tokyo, Detention, Little Triangle, Mulaka, A Normal Lost Phone. I've heard a lot about this game. It looks very fascinating. Paper Wars, Cannon Fodder, Devastated. This was originally a PS Vita game, and it looks great. Subsurface Circular, Super Toy Cars, and finally, Payday 2 is coming to the Switch. That's great. Number 2, Xbox Live games with gold that are coming out for free. For Xbox 360, you get Brave. Wow, a Disney video game. And Quantum Conundrum. I already have this free on my PS3, and it was pretty fun. And if you just turn the game on and let the music play, the music's great. For Xbox One, the free games are Trials of the Blood Dragon. I actually played the Blood Dragon game for Far Cry. Great. And Super Hot. Super Hot is a great game. I played it. I did a Let's Play of it. I love that game. I've never played it on consoles. Always wanted to. Highly recommended. Number 3, let's go through PlayStation Plus free games for the month. For PS3, we have Legends of K and Mighty Number 9, which, believe it or not, is cross-buy, so you'll be able to get Mighty Number 9 with your PS4. Speaking of PS4, let's move on to PS4 games. You get Ratchet and Clank. Oh man, I bought this when it came out. It is so fun. It's a remake of the first Ratchet and Clank. I played the heck out of this game. I played through it. It is very, very fun. Highly recommended. And Bloodborne! I can't believe Bloodborne's gonna be free. I've heard so much hype and crazy things about this game. People are like, well, if you didn't like Dark Souls, I think you'd like Bloodborne. So, hey, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. This is crazy. Number 4, Bulb Boy. Wow, this game looks insane and crazy and cute and scary. It is a point-and-click adventure where you play as Bulb Boy, and you're just trying to traverse the land without dying or getting spooked by spooksters. Very scary-looking game. Number 4, Moss. I am kind of hyped about this game. It's originally a PSVR game, and you play as a mouse. You lead a mouse around through PSVR. You try to make sure that it doesn't die. You help it fight things. This is like a full package game. It looks like, oh man, it just looks like so much fun, actually. I hate to admit it. It looks like such a child's game, but I think it looks amazing. And yeah, I would love to play this game. Number 6, Gravel. You like mud riding? Gravel. Well, I can't make too much fun of this game because whenever I had Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec on my PS2, there were certain courses that you could drift on, and I got really, really good at drifting. So if Gravel has drifting mechanics in it, I actually think I would get it. Wow. As much as I'm making fun of this game, I think it would be fun to drift around again, because I kind of miss doing that. And it looks great. Number 7, Bridge Constructor Portal. That's right. If you miss GLaDOS and really love the Portal universe, then Bridge Constructor Portal is for you. It looks insane. And I actually heard this is from the Bridge Constructor series, but people who played the other games said this game is a huge improvement to the other Bridge Constructor games because you have portals which you can put everywhere and they can go in any direction and chaos ensues. This looks very fun, very challenging, very hard game. And it's coming to the Switch, Xbox One, and PS4. Whew, man, it just kind of rattles my brain. Thank you for watching the Weekly News Show. My name is Jean-Marc. Please hit the like, subscribe button, like you see. That's all the news. Now do whatever you want with it. Thanks for watching and tell everyone you know how cool I am.